Heading into the much-anticipated Western Conference semifinal between Nashville and Winnipeg, a lot of talk centered around the high-powered offenses that helped the Predators and Jets finish 1-2 in the NHL's overall standings. Flying somewhat under the radar is that the series also features two of the three goaltenders nominated for the Vezina Trophy. Jets get contributions from everywhere in Game 1 win over Nashville in Friday night's Game 1. Winnipeg's Hellebuyck made 47 saves to lead the Jets to a 4-1 victory against the President's Trophy-winning Predators. After shutting out the Minnesota Wild in the last two games of the Jets' first-round series, Hellebuyck has stopped 107 of the last 108 shots over his last three games. Mark Scheifele scored twice and Hellebuyck made 47 saves, as the Winnipeg Jets beat the Nashville Predators 4-1 to win Game 1 of their Western Conference second-round series. 2 o'clock after the win, Jets coach Paul Maurice indicated that even when his team surrenders more shots than they generate, there's a confidence that Hellebuyck will be there to make the saves needed. "I think we can play better. And I think we will as this series goes on, but we pay our goaltender too," he said. He's a world-class goalie. Nashville's Pekka Rinne, who is considered the front-runner for the Vezina, struggled in Game 1. He stopped 13 of 16 shots before Nashville coach Peter Laviolette lifted him, the Finn, at the start of the third period in an attempt to jump-start his team. "Pekka will be ready," Laviolette said of Sunday's Game 2. "He's a world-class goalie. He's been the backbone of this franchise for a long time. He's been through a lot of wars and a lot of battles, so we have no issues with that. I really think that we could have cleaned up the front of our net on the first two goals a little bit better. That might have helped with some better defense. Rinne would have rather played Game 2 on Saturday rather than waiting until Sunday. I think that's the mindset you have to have in playoffs. Whatever happened yesterday, today is a new day and another opportunity tomorrow," he said. "You lose a game in the playoffs and we played that well. Obviously personally you want to be better. That's just the way it goes." Jets' high-flying offense. The Jets have scored first in each of their 6 playoff games, something they would like to see continue against Rinne. "He's an elite goaltender. Obviously, I think both goaltenders in this series are." Jets defenseman Josh Morrissey said, "It's hard to score on those guys unless you have traffic, second and third opportunities and plays around the front of the net. It's going to be a long series. That's something that we have to focus on all the time." During Saturday's media availability, Jets captain Blake Wheeler drew some laughs when he shared that not everyone on the team noticed that Juuse Saros replaced Rinne at the start of the third period. Saros, who is also a Finn, stands 6 inches shorter than Rinne. "A good majority of us knew right away when we got on the ice, but then there was a handful talking after the game that didn't know," he said. "So, we're just going to go with we were in the zone. It's easy to forgive the oversight on those who did not notice the goaltending changes." Saros did not see much action. The Jets managed just 2 shots on the backup netminder over 18 minutes before he was pulled for an extra attacker. Jets expect Rinne to bounce back. Saros saved both shots he faced. The Jets, meanwhile, aren't reading too much into Rinne being pulled in Game 1. Minnesota chased Hellebuyck in Game 3 and Hellebuyck came back and had 2 straight shutouts, said Jets forward Adam Lowry. "You are going to look at Pekka. I don't think the goals are on him. He's a tremendous goalie over there. We are expecting both goalies to hold their teams in the games. We know we're going to need to get more pucks to the net. We know we're going to need to keep getting traffic and capitalize on those chances when we do get them." Winnipeg knows that a lot of Nashville's offense is generated by the play of top defenseman PK Subban, Brian Ellis, Matthias Ekholm and Roman Josi. Ellis started Nashville's only scoring play Friday night. "They will get the puck off their stick very, very quickly," Maurice said. "The foundation of it is they skate well. They get to pucks early and they have an awful lot of confidence. And then they have a real good transition game.